how Malami, an APC governor, succeeded in persuading Buhari to reject direct primary bill. Welcome to the news, and please subscribe to our channel. It is now clear that President Muhammadu Buhari refused to assent to the direct primary bills after weeks of holding it. The two chambers of the National Assembly massively backed the bill and passed it. The NAS leadership, led by Senate President Ahmad Lawan and Speaker Femi Gbajabiamila, then sent the bill to Buhari with the firm belief that the president will assent to it. Wow. So finally, the bill was not signed to law. This is saying a lot of things, so a lot of things will be interpreted. And when it is interpreted, some people, instead of channeling the energy to other things, will come out and start trying to convince the masses that this is not what they mean and this is what they meant. They are not going to come and tell us the reason for rejecting it, though. It is after, weeks later, that people will now start criticizing and calling them out. Well, I do not know the reason. Some are saying this is because of a direct primary. Some are saying, oh, whatever. But the thing is, this electoral bill now, electronic voting and counting of results, it means two things. It will ensure elections are free and fair, and it will ensure three things. Three things. It will ensure elections are free and fair. It will ensure that our votes count. Then it will now ensure our safety. You will not be needing to be leaving your comfort zone if they do the electronic voting and electronic accumulation of results. Not doing one and leaving the other. It is going to mean the three things. In fact, with the rate of insecurity, they can still do the election. Yes. Yes. And yes. So I honestly do not know why it is that these people they managed to convince him not to. And the way the headline is they said APC governor and Malami, that's Attorney General of the Federation. Well, they have their reasons, but my own is that if they don't do it, if they don't sign the electronic bill into law, that means there's not going to be election. Reasons is because the insecurity in Nigeria is spreading so fast. Like, it is spreading almost on a daily basis. So if they are not signing the electoral bill into law, and at the same time they are treating the insecurity situation with key gloves, then I do not know what their problem is. Yes. It is either the two. It's either any of the two. It is either you sit up and make sure that you treat the security situation in Nigeria with hard fist as it's supposed, or that one does not even have an alternative. Then you sign the electoral bill into law. That is just it. And they're not going to come out and, like I said, this administration or administrations we have been having in Nigeria, they don't learn how to talk to the people. They come and talk at the people. And they talk at the people after the people have grumbled and criticized. When in essence, the most healthy thing to do or the most rational thing to do is to explain the reasons of you doing things. Rather, as in you do it, you explain instead of allowing criticism to follow and somebody is writing 2 pages, 3 pages, episode to correct it. Let's listen to the news in detail. Alas, Buhari did not sign it. Rather, he voted the bill against the will of a NAS. Who are the people that played key roles in persuading Buhari to reject the bill? Some influential groups and individuals played roles in this, including the various political parties. But this article will focus on how the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, and APC governors dominated the show. First governors elected on the platform of the ruling All Progressive Congress APC opposed the direct primary bill. They moved swiftly to lobby Buhari to persuade him not to sign the bill. They tried to hold meetings with Buhari to convince him against signing the bill. According to an earlier report by The Punch, the APC governors also resorted to lobbying influential federal government officials, including the AGF, Attorney General of the Federation, Malami, to persuade Buhari not to sign the bill. Then Malami continued from there to play key roles in the issue. He earlier hinted that financial factors and security considerations will guide Buhari in deciding whether or not to sign the bill. It is a fact that Nigeria is facing both financial and security challenges at this time. For Malami to dangle these two major things as the factors that Buhari will consider before signing or rejecting the bill, the Senate might would have read their handwriting on the wall. Malami's role did not stop there. He played another key role. When Buhari sought for advice, the president wrote the electoral umpire and Malami. He told them to advise him on the bill. That was when Malami nailed it. In his reply to Buhari, Malami gave reasons against the bill. According to reports by The Punch, Malami categorically stated that the compulsory direct primary bill will cause confusion if signed. He gave further details in his letter which could convince Buhari. After all, Buhari regards Malami highly and takes his advice seriously. At the end of the day, Buhari went against the bill. He refused to sign it and cited financial and security issues as the major reasons, among others. Those were the same factors Malami gave that would determine the president's decision on the bill. Buhari also added that it would be better to allow each political party to decide the mode of primary that suits it. This aligns with Malami's position that a compulsory direct primary will cause confusion. Obviously, Malami and APC governors played key role in convincing Buhari not to sign the bill. This demonstrated that Buhari has no single love for serious commitment for development of our nascent democracy. He hates Nigeria to core and joined with likable minds who thrive and hell bent to destroy this blessed country. No wonder he is more ready to use our resources to give Niger public quality infrastructure. It is the worst ever to happen to this nation. He belongs to evil political class than the masses. Shame to him. I'm beginning to get this direct primary. I was saying I don't have enough information, but I think that costing direct primaries, making it a must, sincerely, it's going to favor the masses. That means there will be no room for rigging or no rigging. There will be no room for picking incompetent person. That is why they did not sign it into law. Let's watch and see. All I know is that it is either the election does not hold with the way the insecurity is happening, or they later signed it into law. On this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. And until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.